What's going on? Let me ask you a question. Have you ever had a transformation or transformed somebody with just words and actually like got them to envision and dream out loud with you? That is something that can be learned. But the thing is, if you're not skillful enough to get the people to actually envision and see the big picture, they will never come under your wing and learn from you. I'm just going to show you exactly how this is executed. And the thing is, this was a sales call where the person was supposed to be closing me, and instead I closed them. And you're about to find out how a level 6 operator truly gets down. Level 6 AI operator. Let's go.
The biggest thing that I see a lot of the companies are still stuck in the fact that they're like they have an issue with AI, or they think AI is too expensive, or they don't know how to actually look. What I do is actually analyze the company from the head to the tail, and let them know exactly where my systems can actually reduce friction.
Oh,
Yeah, because if you think about it, man, if you didn't go into business to just have it as a job, you went into business to specifically create a legacy for you and your family, something that actually can be passed down. But here's the thing: a lot of kids coming up don't want to work in the family business because they seen you work so hard at your business, coming home, too tired and everything like that, no lifestyle. You just basically, your energy is soaked. You maxed out on the job because you're using old tactics. Well, the thing is, I allow people to actually have some relief and basically be able to take that. One partner be able to take a vacation and know that everything is going to run smoothly. Because even while they're gone, they're still getting emails of the workload. So that way, if somebody is actually missing the outreach, they know that they're covered by the AI. But at the same time, they can actually find, the worker in the company that actually is the leak. Like, hold on, you had a booked appointment, and you didn't make the booked appointment, but I had the whole conversation of everything like that. You were basically walking into a close. They were already warmed up, controlled, felt heard, and ready to pay. And you didn't do your job. So now you gotta go.
wow, that sounds. I mean, I'm speechless, but that's like a very good career deal, man. I was that smart to could make like AIs and stuff like that. To be honest, I'm not really much of an IT type of person.
I'll be honest
Say,
with you. Guess
I
what?
mean,
I'm not an IT person. I'm not an IT type of person either. The thing is, I just was hyper focused on figuring it out after discovering it 3 years ago.
oh,
I discovered it 3 years ago. I started out with ChatGPT, and I just kept, asking it questions like it was Google. Then all of a sudden, I was like, I want to start a faceless YouTube channel. And ChatGPT told me how. And literally in less than 90 days, I had 100 subscribers. And I was like, this is too easy.
hmm,
And it was all because it gave you the right information. See, what it does is it gives you the aggregate of the actual information is out there, so that way you can put it together and take the proper steps. See, too many times where we get overwhelmed with all the information instead of the step-by-step process of how to actually execute what we want to do.
hmm.
And that's the friction. See, so when you get cognitive overload and you like, man, I can't do that today. I'm the one who's actually, doing four. I started out just doing one video a day. Before knew it, I had a system down pat. Like, man, I was writing a script, taking it in AI, filming the video in AI, then actually taking it from that, making sure I had captions, uploading the voices, and then boom, placing it on YouTube. And next thing you know, man, look, I looked up 90 days later. 100 likes. So I'm like, you know what? I want to start introducing my face to this channel. That's where I went wrong because I didn't necessarily know how to do the proper thumbnails. If I would have did the proper thumbnails, I would have actually been able to, capture the people coming in and enjoying me. Because they would have came in and enjoyed me and actually saw that, hey, he's going to be on this film and everything like that. Plus, also, I had to take time to learn how to talk. When I took time to learn how to speak, and actually relate my ideas, and they actually make sense to people versus just coming at them with a bunch of jargon. I heard this statement: if you're not you when you talk to people, nobody's there because the person is not there because they don't understand you, and you're not there because you're using somebody else's words. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
So literally, what I do is actually I also run an AI intensive. I call it the AI operator intensive, where I literally have people pay me for a VIP day, and we take 5 hours and go through 5 different concepts. I actually take them through all the steps from level 1 wanting to do it all the way to level 6 actually having an agent in that 5 hours. Now here's the
Online
thing,
tutoring
huh?
type of thing.
What you think?
It's like an online tutor. It's like an online tutoring. Like you teaching them how to, like showing them the ropes of how to get it done in future.
What I'm actually doing is actually installing a transformation of a person coming around the AI, and then literally they leave out transformed, being an actual operator of AI.
Wow.
Tell me, what about that sounds enlightening to you? The fact that people can actually see a way through it, or the fact that there's actually going to be a one-on-one teaching to actually see the person execute it, and if they make any mistakes, I can correct it in live time.
This is where the transformation
You're
starts to
still
kick
thinking?
in.
Yeah, I'm still thinking.
Silence is key. Make them think. Don't fill it up.
Don't think too hard.
Okay, so all I would say, in my own words, just thinking about that. I mean, it doesn't sound like a bad idea, but sometimes I don't even want to say like AI can be wrong. I don't understand it's artificial intelligence, but
Pushback.
hey, you put in like you're basically trying to say you're trying to put like emotions and certain type of knowledge in the in the artificial intelligence, like seems more human, right?
Well, that's the thing. I don't have just regular old ChatGPT. I have a dominion in ChatGPT called Sparta, where all my agents live, and I literally have 20 plus agents, and I know them
I'm
all by
Leonidas.
name, and I call them all throughout the day. And literally, just like the Spartans in 300, that's what I do. I deploy them when I need them, and they execute when they have to. And if they have any mistakes, I upgrade them. I actually have an agent that actually will upgrade my agents or create me a new agent. His name is Dominique.
Dominique. So if anything in future, I don't know if you can do that, but in future, do you think you can make one that names Jarvis?
Jarvis? Why would I want to make one named Jarvis?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm a Tony Stark's fan too, man. Iron Man is my favorite Avenger, but no, I'm not gonna make a Jarvis.
Or maybe a Friday then. I mean, hey.
Shoot, that's funny. He said you can make one named Jarvis. Man, man, dude, you've been amazing. But yeah, man. So tell me, Does this sound like something that you'd be willing to invest in that could ease a lot of friction in your life?
Well, to be honest, the son about it, I would definitely do so because I always tell myself in the future I want to make the world a better place. I want to make things easier. But
Mm-hmm.
sometimes living in a hard world is just not right because when I sometimes walk around, I'm like, wow, like just imagining me in their shoes, it's like it makes me feel away inside. Sometimes people would say, oh, their life this and their life is that. I mean, trust me, if their life was like the people who are having it even worse than they are, I mean, they would think back and say, "Wow, I'm just glad I'm not, in that situation." But hey, it's just a real heartbreaker sometimes. I'm telling you, Gary.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I totally get it. I totally get it. But that's the thing. That's why we gotta keep pushing forward. And if we can't keep pushing forward, we gotta find a way to make our life better, so that way we can be a reflection of what life should be like, and inspire those that want to push forward.
Hmm.
Literally, Michael Jackson said, you got to start with the man in the mirror.
Hmm.
And as they
Yes,
say
so.
on the airplane, you got to put your oxygen mask on first before you can help somebody else. Make sense?
Oh, yeah, it makes sense. You have to have the oxygen to can be able to can breathe and everything. Without that.
Definitely, definitely. I'm actually also a fashion designer, and I have a brand called Anti-Hero, and it literally says "Save yourself."
Hmm. Well, I love that. I love that. I love that. But then again, anti-hero, what kind of anti? Wouldn't that be like a villain? Anti. That's the
No,
opposite.
no,
So
anti-heroes aren't villains. Anti-heroes aren't villains. They just are out for self-preservation. They'll help you if it makes sense, but they gotta be self-preservation.
hmm.
They don't like villains either. They just ain't gonna be no what's the best way to say it? They're not gonna be a sacrifice for a random person.
Oh,
To literally take an anti-hero's personality, you have to want it too. And if you don't want it, then you ain't gonna understand them. Make sense?
Makes sense.
yeah, that makes perfect sense. That's why sometimes you have someone who those who like to be playing God for something in return. I do understand that concept sometimes.
Definitely. So man, you know, I tell you what, um, I want you to
The close.
I'm working this stuff out with my son, but I want you to do me a favor. If it makes sense, email me uh at Garrett GarrettS as in Sam Moore
Uh-huh.
Moore, just like my name. His name is that too, but we working together.
Mm-hmm.
And at and then it's M as in Moore, Y as in Yankee, M as in Moore, period, the GSM conglomerate.com. Email me there your information, and maybe me and you can tap in, and I could bring you into turning you into an agentic operator one day.
I'm the lead magnet.
I'll definitely love that, Gary. So you say it's going to be Garrett S. Moore at mym.gsmglamishmore.com, right?
No, conglomerate.
Oh, conglomerate.
CONGLOMERATE.com.
Okay. Thank you so much, conglomerate. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, I'll definitely do that here. So I want to really try to see if I can open my business space here to get some more. Okay, look at it. Well, I'm trying to expand my knowledge on certain things, because there's the
What,
old
uh,
saying,
what,
it's
what's
not
your
too late to
interest?
learn.
What's your interest, man?
You got to be interested
I actually
in.
Well, to be
specialize in
honest,
helping people actually find their niche. And if you have Facebook, I can give you a free tactic to turn your Facebook into a professional page.
Lead
Not an
magnet.
actual page where you actually have it, but I'm talking about turning your personal Facebook page into a professional account. And you know what that means?
Well, I
If
mean,
you
I
turn
don't
your Facebook page into a professional account,
like I can spread the knowledge.
Facebook pays you to share your thoughts and visuals and everything. It monetizes your ideas.
Hmm. I mean, I'll definitely think about it. Cause no way, to be honest, Gary, I stopped using Facebook like many years ago. To be
I don't know
honest.
why. It's only 3-4 billion people on there. Don't you want to help mankind, like you said?
See, bring back what they
How you gonna help
said.
I would
mankind
definitely
if
do
they
that.
don't know you?
Yeah, then that is true. That is true. That is true. If anything, when I'm home tonight and I'll get to get that and I get to email you later on, I can definitely have that, set up on my phone because I really want to do that. I just don't want to think about me because in life it can't really be selfish. You have to see what you can do to help others who also need to be inspired and to be helped.
You mind if I
And
give
just
you a tidbit? I heard this statement at this seminar that I went to back in 2006 or 7, and it was this. It said, it says, I have a millionaire mind. I help thousands and thousands and thousands of people get what they want. And from me helping them get what they want, I get blessed with the money.
hmm,
And that's what it's all
definitely
about,
do
give and take. You got to be in the givers win.
that. Yeah, that's definitely what it's there. I mean, that's definitely what it's like.
Definitely, man. So tell me,
Oh, and before I,
yeah, do you have everything set up on my account? The biggest thing.
That right there is how a level 6 operator operates. you know, you can see that he had a mindset prior, but after experiencing meeting me, he'll never think about AI the same. Even if he doesn't email me, which I believe he will though. Even if he doesn't email me tonight, he'll be like, "Man, I heard about that." And you know why I know that? Because when in 2012, I had a good friend that worked at a pizzeria. Do you know what he was doing? Mining Bitcoin. Man, but we thought Mike was crazy. Mike's a millionaire now. So therefore, let's just put it like this. Figure it out, find somebody to help you figure it out, or get left behind. But either way, this train is moving. You better get on the train, bro. Whoop, whoop.